Hi guys, welcome to my latest video log. With the competition season right around the corner, I thought I would do this video about the right and wrong reasons to compete. So with that being said, I just want you guys to remember this is just my opinion and it doesn't reflect on anyone else. So the right and wrong reasons to compete. I always like to end a conversation on a good note, so we'll start with the wrong reasons. Wrong reasons, in my opinion. One, people get on stage because they think it's cool. A lot of teenagers these days come to me as a personal trainer and they're like, "Hey, Chris, like I want you to train me for a competition," and it's usually a kid who's never even stepped a foot in the gym yet. Com- being Getting into a competition is takes a lot of work, takes a lot of time to prepare for. With social media these days, there's a lot of publicity on certain athletes who are basically phenoms who stepped on stage and won show after show after show and then turned pro. It doesn't work like that. It's very rare that actually occurs. I'll use myself as an example. It's been 13 years I'm competing. I've done 24 shows and I just earned my pro card. Um, does it happen that people can get it really fast? Yeah, look at Jeff Side. I mean, he did two shows and he was in the Olympia right away. But that guy's like incredible. So you can't expect all to be like that. There's plenty of competitors who've been trying to get a pro card forever, and they never even get it. So that's one. The other thing is attention. Everybody likes attention. There's nothing wrong with liking attention. I like it too, especially when it's positive attention, when you're doing something good. Definitely getting ready for a competition is a big challenge, and you're getting positive attention. But if that's the only reason you're stepping on stage because you see your friends who have competed in your surrounding that have getting all this attention and you want that too, it's not the right reason to get on stage. So with that being said, you guys gotta take your time and do things right. The other thing is getting on stage, you want to be competitive. It's a competition. So if you're not ready to get on stage, wait, be patient, and get on stage when you are ready. Okay? And you got to be careful with what coaches you choose to guide you for an event. A lot of people are money hungry because obviously they're going to charge you a certain amount of money to train you for the competition, and will just take on anybody to because they see dollar signs behind it. Uh, Always get a second opinion. Go see a second coach, um, so that you know for sure that you have a good chance of at least looking good on stage. The worst thing that can happen is for you to go on stage and people in the crowd are looking at you like this person doesn't belong. So these are basically the wrong reasons to compete, in my opinion. As far as the right reasons go, first of all, it's a great challenge, and that's how you got to look at it because competing is probably going to be the hardest thing you can prepare for ever in your life. And that's what I tell a lot of my athletes who are starting out that if they can get through a contest prep, they'll be able to face any challenge that comes their way in their lives. Um, Another good reason to compete is because you have a goal and you want to achieve that goal. Whether your goal is to win a provincial title or a national title or turn pro one day, always focus on the short term goal first. It's great to have long term goals. Um, like if your a long term goal is to be a national champion one day, that's great. But do focus on the smaller steps. Get the regional win, get the provincial win, and then focus on the national win. Everybody tends to look too far forward, so take your time and do things right and go through the steps. Um, Lastly, and for me, this is the big reason why you should compete. It's because you love it, because it's your passion. Uh, when I tell some people that I've done 24 shows in 13 years, they're like, when are you going to stop? Well, I'm not stopping because I love what I do. I love coaching athletes for competition because I love everything about the sport. I even want to get into judging one day. So you gotta have a deep passion for what you do. Like take a look at Michael Jordan, for example. the guy kept playing because he loved it. Basketball ran through his veins. So I'm not saying I'm Michael Jordan, but I'm saying like if you don't love what you're doing, you won't be successful. And that's the key in this. Love the sport and you'll move forward with it. If you're doing it for all the wrong reasons that I told you guys, you're not going to be very successful. So, with that being said, guys, I wish you all a great contest prep for those of you who are getting ready for a show. And for those of you who want to do a show eventually, again, make sure you're ready and you're doing it for all the right reasons. Take care.